Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Just Saints Discord. It's a show. I don't even know if it's a pre-show now. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Well, since we stated before, it doesn't matter if Nick's on after us or if nobody's watching. We're just doing this shit anyway.
Yeah.
The show is a
why?
constant at this point.
Yeah. But because it's fun.
It's like death and taxes,
Okay.
except less fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was your guys' week?
Stressful as fuck.
I'm alright, I guess.
What?
I said I'm alright, I guess.
Still alive?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Still doing that job hunting. It's super fun.
Yeah, I bet. It's one of my favorite things to do is job hunt.
Is that a fucking ant? Miserable little bastard.
Like a bug.
Nah, these are the type that you don't want to crush.
Smelly ones?
Yes. Fucking hate these little bastards.
Skull, don't wait. Keep applying other places.
If you rest your laurels on a chance, then that chance is never going to come to you.
Hey, what's up, Larry? Yeah, Skull, keep applying other places if they don't get... Because a lot of jobs, they just won't get back to you. A lot of places do that for a lot of different things.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Yeah, they don't give you a yes. They don't give you a no. They'll only give you a yes.
This
if you're not
sucks,
hearing
we're
from-
aware, but it's reality.
Yeah.
Like there have been a lot of places that I've sent applications to that I just never heard anything from.
Yeah. If they contacted you first, contact them. But if you just applied to it and then they said they'd get back to you,
They're not
And
getting
just
back to you.
assume they're not getting back to you. Sometimes they do, but assume they aren't.
If
Yeah.
they don't get back to you, then that's why you're continuing to apply elsewhere.
Yeah.
Besides,
Yeah.
if you just sit there and wait by the phone, you're gonna drive yourself stir crazy. If
Mm.
you're applying to multiple places and trying to get different job opportunities to open up for you, then let's say by chance 2 of them open up. You now have leverage on them potentially.
Yeah.
It applies more when you're older and have more experience in the field. But there is a possibility you gain some leverage given that they've decided they want to hire you.
Since they contacted you first, contact them now. It's your turn.
If you follow up, it signifies to them that you're actually serious about it.
Yeah.
Although, sometimes that's not the case. Probably the most egregious example I had, I was out driving, like I was in the van delivering packages, and this guy that I had put an application into, like, called me, and he's like, hey, I called about your application. I'm like, hey man, I can't right now. I'm in the middle of my shift. And no sooner had I said that, he basically said okay and hung up. So I tried to call them back. No one would answer the phones. I left voicemails. I even emailed them. They never got back to me.
Yeah.
So fuck that particular job and that particular asshole.
Yeah,
It's
that's kind of absurd. Oh, sorry, I'm in the middle of my job. I can't talk about this. I will bring this same sort of dedication to your job. Okay, we don't want you here if you're not gonna dedicate yourself to the job. Why would we want someone dedicated to the job?
I was like, dude, it was It's not that I wasn't interested, it was just bad timing. I was in the middle of my shift.
Yeah, Larry, don't fill Skull's head with your bullshit.
I am so glad I haven't heard all of these yet. That was great.
I was
I did
waiting for
not-
when the chance would come up.
I did not know that was on there, and I'm mildly annoyed at you for not telling me.
I played it earlier before the show.
He probably had his volume off. He was checking
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the one you played? Because I realized that I had the noise cancellation on. I thought it was a different one you played before the show.
Oh, I played another one for sure. One that I'm not
I
playing on
heard
Twitch.
the other one. I may not have heard that one.
Yeah, the second one we're not doing for reasons.
Yeah. I'll do it on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, Casson with 100 bits. Oh no, I'm here, boo hiss. Thanks, Cass.
She loves us. Even though she's wrong about pretzels.
Yeah. Every week.
Nah, that's not true, Cass. It's not every week. It's just only when you're here.
Alright, so we actually have Discord news this week.
Yeah,
first time
I haven't
in,
had
like, 2
that
years.
in so long.
Yeah.
It has
like
been
over
2
a year
years,
now.
hasn't it? Fuck.
So let's start with the article with the changes.
Alright, shit, which article was that?
The first one I posted in the show.
Alright, now I gotta go do work. Boo hiss.
No.
The
It
one that's
wasn't.
about Discord.
Ah, yes. Yes.
It wasn't an argument, Cats. It was just a statement of facts.
Oh,
Larry,
you know
I
what? It
assume
would
we-
help if I went to the actual main page and did stuff I should have done before the show.
Good job,
It's not like I
dumbass.
have it's not like I have time before the show to do this stuff.
You just didn't put up any of the articles?
No,
I'm guessing.
I forgot to set it up so that it could actually see the browser. Because every time I close OBS, I have to reacquire the browser, the share window.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot to do that.
Larry,
Our production values.
I think we might have a bit of a drama alert later. I don't know. We'll see.
This entire show is a drama of people trying to actually succeed at anything in their lives. I've come the closest. I have a kid. And that's really not even my success, that's more his success. It's up, Jables.
Okay.
It's been up, Jables. If you actually
Okay.
watched my camera during the stream, you'd see what the screen is showing.
You know, usually I do because it puts it in a tidy little thing in the corner. But I have to readjust how I have things set up now because of the new way Discord works.
Yep.
Alright. From IGN, Discord finally adds text chat support and voice channels. Yes. Finally. Cluttered
Yeah.
Discords will be less likely. They're
Think
still
of all
going
those
big.
text channels we can get rid of now.
Yeah.
Well,
Discord announced today that it is finally adding text chats to voice channels, meaning you no longer have to worry about making sure your text message is sent to the wrong text channel on your Discord server while on a voice call. Yeah.
I'm
The new
okay with
features
this.
similar to text chats available on video communication services such as Google Meet or Zoom. I wouldn't say that. Previously, if you were on a Discord voice chat and you wanted to send a message, you had to go out of your way to either message the one or multiple people in Discord DMs, create an entirely new text channel, or share the message in a text channel on a Discord server. In some cases, you probably used an entirely different messaging app like Twitter or WhatsApp to send the message. No, never did that.
Why the fuck would you do that? Discord
You're
has
way-
fucking text chats. It's pretty
Yeah, just-
standard practice to associate a specific text chat with
Yeah,
a voice chat. Now
See-
we don't have to do that.
voice text 1 goes with voice chat 1, but we don't have to do that anymore. So,
We'll leave. We're probably gonna leave them up for a little bit, but
yeah, in case shit
they
gets buggy.
will go away. They
Yeah.
yeah.
You'll slowly see them disappear across all the servers that we made.
Mm-hmm. Shut up,
Wrap
phone.
that up. In other news, this is our last week doing this Discord, I believe.
No. Next week will be our last week.
Okay, next week will be our last week using the Lesser Saints Discord. We're moving everything over to the community Discord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the name to the Community, a Lesser Saints server.
Yeah. Jables is gonna be working on getting everybody who has the regular guest role having that role assigned in the community Discord server.
Yep. And,
So you'll still be able to come in and yell at us, cats.
actually, if I think about it,
That's partly why we're giving him a week or 2 weeks.
yeah, it'll be done in 3, maybe 4.
But yeah, long story short, we're going to be not this week, but we are going to be shutting down the Lesser Saints Discord server.
I never said anything about that.
You got
We're not
overruled. You got outvoted.
I was still going to use it to gather everything together so we don't have to add more text channels to the community.
That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to continue using it for behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Actual shows, like while the show is going on, stuff over there.
Like,
Behind the scenes stuff's over here.
I'm just saying for the audience, we're like, for all intents and purposes, it's not going to be used for like show related stuff audience wise anymore. All that stuff's moving to the community server because everybody's there already anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be a couple exceptions.
I know I'm gonna leave
Cats,
it
we will.
because it'll be one less server in my little drop down menu. I'm in too many servers now. I'm really not in that many, but I feel like I'm in too many. I have a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, you said it, not us, cats.
Skull, what are you talking about? You need balance. Nobody hangs out in here.
Are you talking about in Nick's server right now? Because if you guys are looking for drama, there's drama going on in Nick's server.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I keep telling people just ignore them, and they just keep taking the bait.
Oh!
That's...
Oh. I just popped my ankle and it felt fantastic after like the first split second.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with my right ankle lately, but like if I've been like sitting for a minute and I go to move it in any way, it sounds like somebody's snapping a pencil. Like it doesn't hurt, but it really concerns my friends. Just like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, right now there's one troll that hangs out, and sometimes two that hang out in Nick's server, and everybody keeps taking the bait and keeps talking to him.
Yeah.
If they would just ignore him, everything would be chill. But no. Why? They need to grow up, Larry. Defend for themselves.
Yeah. That's something that's happening in that server, though. It has nothing to do with what's going on here, and
Yeah,
I really don't give a shit.
If Nick was currently doing his show, I would care more. But
yeah,
keep the server active, I guess, for now.
I care just a little bit, but only because of those involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know why.
Cats, and I know the feeling. I don't know.
I'm not in that many. I don't think I could deal with being in that many. I'd eventually just close Discord altogether. It's like, nope, can't deal with the little red dots anymore. It's driving me crazy.
I am in 53. Just organize everything into folders, and then you can just clear out entire folders.
Yeah. I don't know, I just don't want to be in that many servers.
I don't necessarily want to, but I want to see what the flat earthers are up to every now and then.
Well, that's you, Jables. Also, why is everybody listing how many servers they're in now? Is this some kind of pissing contest?
Katzen said it.
So they're making a claim because Katzen is never mind. I'm not even gonna finish my failed thought.
Yeah.
You often fail at thoughts.
No, I succeed at thoughts. I fail at expressing them.
Okay,
I also
enough
tried to
kidding.
shoot a gopher last night.
I heard that it did not go well.
Larry, that's only when she's drunk.
I got called to hunt the gophers or ground squirrels or groundhogs, whatever the fuck they are, and because one dug up. And it has since buried that section and dug several more holes. Fuck this fucker. I need to shoot his ass. If I see him, I'm fucking shooting him.
Are you going around crawling in your ghillie suit again?
No, that was for rats.
We've had problems with moles.
Yeah, I've got a problem with whatever the hell's digging around in my yard. And I've got a bird's eye view because the deck is elevated a good 10 feet above the dirt. So if I see that fucker pop his head out, I'm already not visible to it. I'd be like the eagle. Death from above.
All of a sudden, this is XCOM and Rimshee's got Overwatch.
Don't ask questions. Just accept it. I got your 6.
Fucking Larry. You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Okay, I'm now aware of the drama, guys. Just let it go, everybody.
The drama llama is upon us.
Yeah, like guys, we've been discussing it kind of in private, but yes, we are well aware of what's going on.
Yeah. If you don't want to interact with somebody, just don't. It's pretty
Why the fuck
easy.
would I shoot a garden? I shoot this shit in the garden. If I happen to hit a few vegetables.
Look, the petunias were collateral damage. It couldn't be avoided.
Hunting your food like a true vegan. Skull, don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Fucking hang out here.
Just watch the show.
Post a dick pic in the channel and call it good. And by dick pic, I'm talking about Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
The biggest of dicks.
Or Dick Van Dyke.
We like Dick Van Dyke, though.
Well, that doesn't make him not a dick. And a
Okay.
picture of him not be a dick pic. Or Dick Tracy.
Yeah. Anyway, something big.
Richard.
Something big happened in the world of science. What do you guys want to take this article while I grab this sound clip that Larry sent me?
Sure. Let's see. First one, I'm assuming.
Well, the one
After
after
Discord,
the
yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, I was clicking on it.
Yeah.
Well,
if
that
it's
was-
loaded, I'll load it.
that was a sound. Yeah, I've got it up.
Ready.
Coming to us from phys.org. Scientists discover new chemical reaction. Finding something so novel that it might be included in textbooks as fundamental knowledge is every scientist's dream, says Professor Dr. Jan Paradis, a professor at Paderborn University, Paradis. A chemist recently discovered a previously unprecedented reaction in which an entire molecular fragment migrates to another location in the particle. Such rearrangements are extremely rare, but they are invaluable because they only move via a very specific pathway and yield only a single product. In the future, for example, this will make it possible to simply and efficiently produce bioactive substances, such as health-promoting beneficial ingredients in food, explains Paradis. The results have now been published in the journal Angewandte Chemie?
I gotta say real quick, that is an unfortunate name. Paradis?
Mm-hmm.
Very unfortunate. But this is physics.org. They don't do parody articles.
Anyways, Rimshee in his garden this weekend.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
That's one of the greatest lines Patrick Stewart has ever said.
I'm okay with being compared to that. I don't have a
I figured you
shotgun
would be.
though. I need to get a shotgun.
Chemistry deals with the transformation of matter, specifically the transformation of one molecule into another. The fundamentals of the reactions involved here were already established in the 18th and 19th centuries, so it is not every day that you find something new in this regard, Paradis said. But that is exactly what Paradis and his team at the Center for Sustainable Systems Design, the CSSD, at Paderborn University have now succeeded in achieving. Specifically, this comprises the precise shift of a large nitrogen atom-bound organic fragment to a far side in the molecular scaffold. It migrates 5 carbon atoms further and forms a new carbon-carbon bond there. Rearrangement reactions such as this are one of the most useful tools for the construction of organic scaffolds. Paradis explains that they have discovered a new rearrangement of transient ammonium enolates. They are intermediates used in the functionalization of carboxylic acid derivatives. For example, in contrast to other electrophilic rearrangements, the enolates are generated through an intramolecular reaction. Electrophilic rearrangements are chemical reactions in which atoms in the same molecule are rearranged. This ultimately creates a new chemical compound. The momentum behind the reaction is the formation of a product that is energetically more beneficial in contrast to the starting material. Visualize it like this. Although you are comfortable on the couch, moving to the bed creates a much more comfortable state. That is not only what we want, but what nature wants as well.
Hey, we've got a Ward in the chat.
So that was a bunch of
Award!
science speak that I'm not going to pretend I fully understand.
Yeah, pretty much they found a new way that chemicals interact with each other, which could jump us ahead in science a lot.
Yep. Potentially
Well, chemistry's about to get a lot
groundbreaking
weirder.
shit.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's a
Nice,
thing that
congrats,
happened.
Ward.
Wait, 9 months. You didn't sire another kid, did you, Ward? He immediately answers my question as I'm saying it.
Yeah, no, it's not because of a baby. It's still a zygote at the moment.
How much some sniz?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I gotta take off these boots.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hold up. Breaking news. Ward. There's a movie called Trump versus the Illuminati. Tell me more.
Hop on, you've got the regular guest role.
Yeah, Ward, pop in.
Why do we have to keep reminding people of this?
Okay, I have not seen this movie. I heard about it for the first time this evening. There was a fucking movie called Trump versus the Illuminati. It's animated. I don't know who by. You can hire it. You can rent it from Amazon on Prime thing for like $2. It sounds fucked up and weird.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
it's
get
a-
it through. I'm gonna get it through my Totally I Pay For It streaming service.
Wait, it's an animated film?
Yes.
I want to watch
2.2
this.
out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, exactly. This is gonna be another Manos Hands of
Oh
Fate.
no,
motherfucking
this
thing.
isn't just. This isn't cartoon. This is like computer anime.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. We gotta.
So we got Trump story going on here. Yeah, we kind of should get back into movie nights now that you mention it, Skull.
Funny you mentioned that. All this month, Addy and I are hosting a movie night over in the community server every Sunday. We're gonna be doing movies with queer themes. So, same thing we did last year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still need to get you to watch Highlander.
Yeah.
There can be only one, then two, then three.
Shut up! The other movies didn't happen!
I didn't
Oh,
even
come
know
on.
there was a third one. I knew about the second one and the abomination it was.
I'm currently looking at my movie shelf. I have all three on my shelf.
So, Rimshee and live show, I
there's
posted
more than
the
three.
I posted the
Unfortunately.
trailer for Trump versus the Illuminati.
I'll pull it up in a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 5 Highlander movies.
There's a TV series.
Skull, that is on the list. We've got a long list. I'll let you guys know everything that we have on the list.
I mean, like, the TV series was okay. And then they had Highlander the Raven, and that was really shit.
Okay, Larry, he's not a French Scot. He's a French Spaniard with a Scottish accent.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who are we talking about?
The characters in Highlander 2.
Different movie.
You ready?
I've not even seen the trailer, so... Ready as I'll ever
I've
be.
got. Go ahead and watch my camera on the stream or on the
Yeah,
Discord.
they're not going to be able to hear it.
Which is dumb.
Well, here, wait. Actually, I can do a thing.
No, you know what? Yeah, I'll do this.
No, I'm gonna go live. And then, oh
Too
yeah,
late.
you can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way we're watching it at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and watch that. When everyone's in, I'll hit play.
I'm in.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm hitting play.
In the year
Whoa, that's loud.
2044, advanced artificial intelligence robots drained the Earth of her natural resources, leaving the once thriving planet a barren shell. Adrift in space, the human race fights its toughest battle ever for survival. A Chinese clone of the 45th U.S. President Donald J. Trump survives the Earth's destruction by escaping his maximum security lab. His petri dish-grown body, fused with the latest AI technology, possesses eternal life and large hands. During his escape from Earth, Trump's ship crash lands on Mars. Unable to leave, he exists for 1,000 years on a barren prison planet of his own making.
Oh, the
Alistair Crowley, a true scourge on the living.
It seems every time I try to get out, Illuminati pulls me back in. What a strange trip this life is.
You're the one aiming to destroy our Illuminati! Donald Trump!
Call me Trump.
You're coming with us! Turn around and raise your hands!
If you insist. Computer, play Trump's favorite playlist.
Okay, yeah. Might have to just watch this after the show tonight.
Oh my god.
This is. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I think that's the best compliment I can give it.
Suck on that.
Okay, the animation, actually, who has done that? Props for the animation.
It's not the
'Cause-
worst I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Definitely not the best either.
Okay, so
Definitely low to mid level.
first thoughts after watching that. You said this has a 2.2 on IMDb.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that is entirely just from like anti-Trump bias, because there's no way you watch that trailer it's just like, nah, I gotta see this.
Yeah.
Also, it's clearly a fucking parody.
Oh yeah.
Like, as soon as it's like with large hands, it's like, come on.
Exactly.
This wasn't made seriously.
Oh.
Anyone
Of
who
course.
thinks it was needs a.
A Chinese
Checked.
clone of the 45th president.
Yeah, a Chinese clone.
I mean, come on, especially when it's got the classic 1980s movie trailer voiceover that was on like every fucking movie trailer in the 80s. I mean, woman is like, he's a man on the edge, just trying to survive. The next movie trailer.
To try could get him arrested.
What the fuck?
That?
I will say one thing though, the sound balancing on that trailer is not great because it about destroyed my headphones.
Oh,
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit, that was loud.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my
That's
God.
totally your fault, Shambles.
You see, that movie trailer voice guy, that's the guy that's doing like all the voiceovers for like all the train stations, the airports, like all the announcements for like this train is departing or you have 5 minutes left to get to your plane. Everyone pay attention then.
Yeah. Here, I lowered the volume on it.
Biotech beam.
Oh, hi, Bio.
Anal. 80-year-old bird. Yeah, so think after the show, might have to watch that movie. I'll see how I feel and what's going
just
on.
may have to.
You're welcome,
How
and
long
I'm
is
sorry.
I don't know. Let me go back to the IMDb.
Yeah. It'd make me very sad if it just turns out to be like really boring. Like all the best shits of the trailer.
Wouldn't surprise me, but here's hoping that's not the case.
Oh, you have a new headset I've got.
Yeah. I want some wackadoo shit.
Yeah, that's what I want too. It's been a while since we watched a terrible movie.
Terribly good.
It's an hour and 10 minutes. So.
Huh.
Oh yeah, pretty much all the good stuff's in the trailer.
70 minutes. That's a pretty quick sit, actually.
Yeah.
Assuming it's not fucking pain.
Do I have the patience for that?
Well, that's the thing. It's like it really depends. You know, like people's like, oh my god, you know, like the fucking extended editions of the Lord of the Rings are like over 3 hours each, and it's like, yeah, and you were engaged for all of that time. They don't feel like 3 hours.
There was only one point where I was not engaged with the movie at each one of those. And that's when it wasn't playing.
Yeah.
I didn't like the movies. I have to be honest, not my thing.
The only time I wasn't.
That's fair. I'm not going to commit a hate crime because of it.
The only time I wasn't engaged was when I was watching the extended edition and it told me to change discs.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Back when that was a thing.
Do you remember when you actually used to have to turn a disc upside down, though?
No, like, with the extended edition box sets, like, it was 2 individual discs.
Yeah.
And then you had the special features and shit on another disc. Like, there were 4 discs in each one of those.
This was all started because of fucking Titanic on VHS having to be 2 fucking tapes.
Well, the technology for VHS wasn't quite. Well, you know what? It didn't have to be 2 tapes. You're right. Because I had a VHS tape with 8 hours of classic cartoons.
Yeah. Like you could have released it as 1 tape. But you wanted to jack up that fucking unit price, didn't you, Cameron? You fucking bastard. I mean, I love you. I love your earlier stuff.
And then the
I do not give a shit about Avatar.
The 10 Commandments was fucking 2 tapes too. Fucking bullshit.
Well, at least with like Titanic, Cameron didn't do what you know any movie house would do now, which is to go, okay, we're going to release Titanic Part 1 first, and then release Part 2 a year later.
Titanic was all 1 movie. They released two tapes because it was quote unquote too long.
Yeah, but he absolutely could have like done it in 2 completely different movie parts. Now I'm going to see Titanic at the movie theater for free, no less.
Okay, so see as how we've just brought it up. My full opinion on Titanic, I think it's potentially a great movie if you get rid of the fucking romance plot.
Why?
Okay, if you actually have you read the fan theory though about that movie?
There's so many.
About the one where Jack
you gotta be
there. The one where Jack is based like no spoiler here, people. Where Jack is based like the Tyler Durden in Fight Club.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't subscribe to that.
Me neither, but it's an interesting theory.
Because you know, like the best parts of that movie is like when the ship is going down and like we're seeing all of like, you know, just like these regular people coming face to face with their mortality, and that this shit is actually happening and there's nothing they can do about it.
I partially agree with you. I would add the lead up to the impact. In the wheelhouse specifically.
Yeah, like if it had just been like if it had been more like an ensemble sort of thing where we just like get like various passengers' perspectives throughout the course of the movie. I would have liked that a lot better.
I think that would have worked if it was an ensemble. Just jumping around between different perspectives on different decks.
I said, because like I don't give a shit about Jack and Rose, but like when the boat's going down and people are like crying and like saying goodbye to their loved ones and the panic starts setting in, that's the really engaging shit.
Well, also it could have. Sorry.
Okay, do you know that really got me with that part of that scene when it's going down? The bit that really hit me personally was when you got the orchestra. And like, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure playing you with this evening, and they just carry on playing. It's like, holy shit.
Which they did in reality.
I know.
They played until the boat fucking went down.
That's literally why it hit me so hard. It's like, fuck.
Those guys are fucking heroes.
Well,
Larry, it's funny you mentioned Celine Dion. There's an episode of Supernatural all about that where an angel goes back in time and stops the Titanic from sinking because he hated the movie and that song so much.
I will say this. The whole reason they had that romance subplot was to try and get you to feel attachment to Jack and Rose and their love so that there was a real feeling of loss at the end. I felt more loss at the turd that I dropped in the toilet that day.
I felt more lost when she threw that diamond into the ocean.
Yeah, no fair. I think the ensemble plot would have actually helped with that because you would have been able to get to know like multiple people, and so then when like it starts going down,
I'm in agreement.
Yeah.
I'm saying the reason they focused so heavily on that was because they thought they needed one couple for you to have that attachment to, instead of having several people just living their lives.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing.
To
When's
get
the
three
last
different
time James...
perspectives. You could have like 3 different couples on the 3 different levels. You've got your bowels of the ship, where it's maybe the workers. You've got your low grade passengers who are in the low grade sleeping areas. You've got your couple in the high class, and then you've got some of the staff that are actually the high level.
Yeah,
that
but has James Cameron ever made a movie that wasn't focused on just 2 people?
Aliens?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Aliens?
No, that's still focused essentially on 2 people. Aliens.
Yeah. It's still focused on 2 people. It's focused on Newt and Ripley.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, Newt doesn't come in until almost 40 minutes into the film.
Yeah,
and
but then
you're gonna try and tell me that Newt was not a major character. Like,
I'm not saying that she's not a major character, but I'm saying like we have other characters that we spend a good deal of time with, like notably Hicks.
Oh no, I'm not arguing we don't spend a whole lot of time with her, but once she comes into the picture, she's a major focus.
Okay. I can. No, that's actually 2 people, not 1. Yeah. Shit.
Like the overall theme of Aliens, obviously, is like Ripley, coming to terms with her loss and getting over her, like fears of this thing.
Until death do she part, except not really.
Until they completely fucked all that up in Alien 3, but we won't get into that.
Larry brings up The Abyss. I've never seen it. So.
The Abyss is great. That, what?
I like The Abyss.
That is fair. That is not focused on 2 people, but it does have a heightened view on 2 people. It's not necessarily focused, though.
That's called perspective storytelling, though. That's pretty normal.
Rambo First Blood Part 2?
1 character, not 2. Yeah, but you said, are there any which is not focused on 2? Rambo is focused on 1, so I'm technically right.
Yeah, if I can,
Yeah, I'm looking through the list of his movies. And...
Terminator 2 is 3 people.
The Abyss was
a
fucking nightmare to shoot.
I'd hardly call...
You and I need to watch The Abyss.
Okay.
We'll do a movie night one night. and watch
Yeah.
The Abyss. I will fucking purchase that shit. That shit was like way more expensive to film than it should have been.
Oh no,
yeah,
like Critical Drinker, like one of his episodes of his series called Production Hell is on The Abyss.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was a nightmare to shoot that movie.
Especially since Cameron was trying to avoid a lot of the pitfalls of filming in actual open water. That he saw Spielberg and I forget who else have to deal with.
Yeah, Spielberg found that shit out the hard way with Jaws.
Yeah, and then Cameron's trying to avoid those pitfalls and ends up running into half a dozen more.
Larry,
Actually,
that breathing liquid does exist.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's not pleasant, but it
Well,
exists.
Isn't it for being like really in low depths? Isn't that what it's for?
No, it's so the reality of it is it's not pleasant and it can cause issues.
Yeah,
it
because
is
you're basically
not
drowning
generally-
yourself, but it's
Yeah, it's not generally used. In fact, that rat in the film was actually in the liquid.
Yeah.
Like, no joke, the rat is breathing the liquid and alive, and that is purely what's going on there. There is no, oh, they killed a rat just for a shot. That rat is in the real liquid. Now,
yeah, they even did it in an episode of Metalocalypse where they were in the Marianas Trench and they're like, you need to isolate your guitar, so we're just gonna submerge you in this liquid. Breathe deep. Now go.
The actor, I forget his name, he was not in the liquid. He was in actual water and nearly drowned during that scene.
Yeah. I said it was a complete fucking mess.
Yeah.
But bringing up the whole open water thing, it's funny because like the reason why Jaws works as well as it does is because of all of the problems that they had shooting out there.
Yeah. Ironically, back when an issue like that would actually lead you to changing how you did the film, as opposed to nowadays, put it in with CGI.
Because they had this big animatronic shark that they called Bruce, and the shark was originally in the original drafts of the script supposed to be in the movie a lot more, but the salt water kept causing it to break down catastrophically. Like, it was like basically a random chance every day of shooting that the thing was even going to fucking work or not.
It's funny how salt water is basically liquid hate, and yet shit lives in it.
But Larry does have a point. The worse filming goes, the better the movie usually. The whole bit in Monty Python Search for the Holy Grail, where they're just galloping by themselves and using coconuts, that's because they couldn't afford horses. That's it. That whole bit came from that.
Well, it's okay. No, the worse filming goes, that's not usually the better the movie is. The worse filming goes for the creative mind.
I was gonna say
they have to be creative.
Yeah, it's like
You can't have some Star Trek Discovery writer in there thinking on their feet. It's not
the worse filming goes for somebody that's passionate about the project, the better the movie will be.
Yeah.
Is that a better one?
But
they've also got to be creative.
Going back to drinkers examples, another production hell he did was on the island of Dr. Moreau. Filming for that movie was a fucking disaster.
Yeah,
and it is not a good movie.
That was the other one James Cameron learned not to do open ocean with. Yeah, it was.
Oh, is that why Titanic was shot in a kiddie pool?
That's why the Titanic was shot in a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like
Control.
you have like fucking people getting sick, and you like horrible fucking weather conditions, and you have Val Kilmer and Marlon Brando actively hating each other's guts on set.
I don't blame Val Kilmer.
Well, Val Kilmer has admitted himself. It's like
I don't
he's like,
blame
no, man.
Marlon Brando either.
No, like Val Kilmer is like admitted later in life. It's like, yeah, I was a fucking piece of shit, and I was really bad to work with back then.
Man,
and Marlon Brando at that point was just a piece of shit and didn't care.
I'm hoping to go see Top Gun Maverick on Tuesday.
We've got tickets. Me and my old man do.
Let me know how it is.
I've
heard
good things.
Really good things.
Yeah.
Drinker said it was great.
Yeah, Critical Drinker fucking said that it feels like a natural continuation to Top Gun.
That's good. But
That's all I need to hear.
I trust your guys' opinion more than I trust like outsiders.
Weirdly,
well, yeah, sure, but like I tend to align with the Drinker a lot.
Weirdly enough, for what felt like originally a kind of a cash grab, re-grab of an IP, I have not heard a single bad thing about the movie.
I think that alone speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does. It's fucking wild.
Another thing is like the film's been delayed. I think like shooting was pretty much wrapped like 5 fucking years ago, and it's just met constant delays.
Why?
No idea. Like probably just like production hell shit, but
production.
Yeah,
apparently
and then pandemic, and then
it came out of it a good movie regardless. At least that's everything I've heard so far.
Yeah.
I don't think this will be one that's a production hell sort of deal. I'm sure it's going to be a post-production hell sort of deal.
Yeah, that is fucked, Sean. But feel really bad for the guy. I do.
Yeah, that really
so Val
sucks.
Kilmer is in it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
but it's very
he is
briefly.
in it.
He doesn't have a large part, from what I understand, but they pay respects to him, and he's a fucking admiral.
That's good.
Yeah, fucking throat cancer's a bitch.
Yup.
Yeah. Don't smoke, kids. As I say, smoking a cigarette.
I'll say as well, don't smoke, don't vape as well, because popcorn lung isn't funny. It sounds
that hasn't been an issue since mech mods left being a thing.
Yeah.
Back when that was a big issue is because there was no regulation on the power in the mod. It was just straight contact battery.
Okay.
So what happened is it would be inconsistent, and you'd end up sometimes getting the liquid into your lungs, and then that's how it would create popcorn lung. That hasn't been a thing for 5 years.
Oh, okay. He says what he's smoking a CBD vape. Well, vaping CBD.
I don't vape.
Like vapes, like any new technology, they had some teething issues.
Yeah, Larry, I'm in the same boat with you. I ain't quitting. I'm telling people not to start.
Yeah. And what?
Yeah, it's just like back in the day, we thought asbestos was great. What do you mean it gives you cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still haven't actually.
My doctor recommended this brand.
I thought popcorn lung was also caused by like obscure black market THC cartridges from China.
Yeah, so yeah, once you start like getting into what's been causing the issues as of recently, it's a mixture of two things. A, it's people fucking with actually set up like cuz the FDA does actually regulate like vape. Kind of. So when you get into like the people mixing things and like adding stuff after it's been made, that's when it becomes questionable. And the other thing right now is weirdly enough, one of the most acceptable by our government did not ban these, banned everything else back in like the end of 2019. But it was Juul. Juul's the other big
I've
issue.
heard so much about that because kids are getting hold of them and smoking them in class, and it's really powerful.
So when it's funny because when it comes to Juul, they are sold in gas stations, and you don't have to be 21 or 18 to go into a gas station.
Well, to buy them, you do.
Well, yeah, to buy them, but to go into a gas station, you don't. And not all gas stations ID people. They should.
Or even
they need
scrupulous about people at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
at
yeah,
all.
you look 21, you 12-year-old.
Yep.
Have a beer.
Yeah, so you get.
I was always the guy, even though I worked in food, I was always the guy behind the counter, just like, make sure they show the ID.
Yeah, no, I got in a lot of trouble back when I worked at a gas station because I would ID everybody because I just didn't fucking care. It wasn't worth my job.
Yeah.
And so the thing is Juul is huge with like I'm just gonna say underage people getting into vaping and stuff, but most of our the states went after vaping products, so like juice and mods, which were all sold at basically bars, where you have to be 21 to enter. It was a really fucking weird thing that happened until you realized that Juul is owned by Marlboro.
Oh, yeah, you're over here, depending on the state, sometimes it's the cashier that's held liable and is personally fined if they don't card.
That's also true.
Yeah. It's like you lose your job and you potentially face a fine.
Yep.
Yeah. And
I think the fine in the UK is 5,000 quid.
Also, with most gas stations, like I know it was the policy with Circle K, not only do you get fired, but you're blacklisted. You can never work for the company again.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, there was stuff like that with where I was working at. We had an infraction tier. So oh gosh, if we were caught doing it like the first time, it was like $100 fine, and the person who sold it had to pay that out of their paycheck, I think. Second one, there was like a $3,000 fine, and the person got fired. And then third one, they lost their the gas station lost their license to sell tobacco.
Yeah.
In my
Todd,
country,
you know why Juul wasn't hit with regulations, right?
It's because they're owned by Marlboro.
Yeah.
Marlboro, the biggest fucking lobbying in our entire fucking country, owns
Yeah, a lot of people will
Juul.
make that claim about the gun industry. The gun industry is the biggest lobbying. No,
it's cigarettes.
Marlboro.
It's
Marlboro,
Marlboro
and
cigarettes.
It's Marlboro and
Yeah,
tobacco
100%.
products.
Yeah. And so there was like
Yeah,
also
like,
a little bit.
the alcohol lobby is bigger than the gun lobby.
the religion lobby is probably bigger than the gun lobby, let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
We're getting a little too into it. Let's get back out of it.
We're getting into the weeds.
Yeah. We're getting into that subject that we don't like talking about. Because everybody talks about it.
Oh, are we? Oh, I apologize. I was just making...
Yeah, like I was actually talking to some guy at this kind of family reunion type thing I got dragged to. I've never met any of these people, and I don't know any of them. But like, I happened to mention, I had this show that I do every week, and the guy's like, "Well, what are you talking about?" I'm like, we don't really talk about anything. He's like giving me hints, like tips and shit. It's like, oh, like if you really want to build that audience, like you gotta talk to like politics. I'm like, we don't talk politics.
No.
He's like, but if you want, we don't care.
Yeah, I'd rather build an audience without politics than have to. I would never feel an obligation to lean one way or another, but it's like
we don't want to get pigeonholed.
Don't want to get pigeonholed, and don't want to just deal with the shit that we'd get from all sides.
It wasn't fun. That's why we left our show. We left it back in what, 2019? We stopped covering political articles. We started covering gaming articles and science articles. I think that's around the same time you guys did.
That and the moderation team would have to work a hell of a lot harder.
We stopped doing politics 6 months in.
Ah.
Yeah.
We stopped expressly covering politics, and tried to find other stuff to give ourselves a break, and then when that proved to be a lot more fun, we just decided to cut out politics altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
There's a few exceptions. So, like, you know, we'll mention some political stuff, like.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Jables the communist. We've got Sir the alt-right conservative, and then we've got me, the ANCAP libertarian.
Okay, mate. Let's not get
I'm not a conservative.
Ow. Let's not get too twisted. Let's not get too
And
twisted.
none of us are those things, sir. That's the point.
Okay, let's not get too political. But Jables, just play that soundbite again for me.
Why?
Just because I want to say, with the soundbite you just played, right? It's rousing. It kind of grabs you by the bollocks and lifts you up to shit. It's kind
I'm
of
not gonna lie, it gets me hyped, but
no, compared
the
to
other one gets me.
Yeah. So what?
But with some of the national anthems, including, I hate to say it, the British one, it's like fucking a funeral dirge compared to that.
Yeah. Every time I hear that, it's like, the sounds of millions of deaths and broken dreams.
See, it's
that one
Jables'
is
other soundbite that gets me hyped. It's your other soundbite.
Oh, yeah, I'm not playing that on
Twitch.
Twitch.
We're not playing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
I know, but that's the one that gets me hyped.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Good.
For anybody curious about that one, meet me in a voice chat sometime. I'll play it for you.
No, yeah, Rat-a-tat-tat motherfucker also too.
Larry,
that was great.
I will not have this show compared to fucking Seinfeld.
Why? What are you scared of offending? The show or Seinfeld?
Larry, it's just Discord TOS. It's like right there.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
really is. It's also not worth it. It's more funny than it's a mystery.
Yeah.
Plus,
hop in a
I'll
voice
be
chat
able to
so we
drop
can
them in.
play it for you, and then every time we mention the one we can't play, you'll be like,
Inside jokes are fun.
It's
because of the implication.
That was good.
That was good.
Well, Skull, you know where the chats are.
Yep. I think you're in
the
all
show
the
has to
servers.
end at some point.
Yeah,
Call Elon, Larry. He owes
25
me.
minutes from now.
He owes me enough money to pay for my house and all the taxes I would accrue with it. Don't ask me how. No, I did not make it up.
You sucked his dick and he never paid.
People are gonna be able to masturbate to this. This is pretty fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie right now.
Yeah, it is.
I did not used to be a flight attendant.
So you currently
I
are
never
a flight
attended anyone in flight a day in my life. I threw them out the plane.
Well, you threw yourself off the plane, but
Oh no. That was not throwing. That was walking. And it was the top of the plane, not the inside of the plane. I may have directed people when to enter the aircraft and when to exit the aircraft, but I am not a fucking flight attendant.
That's
I
kind
did
of what they
not
do.
serve drinks.
They don't
so you
serve
were a
drinks
bad
on.
flight attendant.
He didn't offer anybody a pack of nuts.
No, wait. You
Oh
want
no,
a
I
flight
did.
attendant on a
offered plenty of
budget
bag
airline.
of nuts,
Hold
but
on,
no
he
one
definitely
was a
offered some
big.
nuts.
Rimshee,
nuts.
Rimshee, all it means is you're a flight attendant on one of those budget airlines that don't serve drinks or snacks.
Yeah, it's called the Marine Corps.
Yep.
Or as we call it in the UK, EasyJet.
That's about as budget as it gets, Ward.
Yeah, Marine's about as budget as it gets. I'm sure
So-
someone
so
would
you
say
were a flight
Air
attendant.
Force, Army, or Navy. No, Marine Corps is as budget as it gets.
Which is why when they say military grade, doesn't mean shit.
Ryanair would be an upgrade, Larry.
Yeah, like the Second World War, the Marines got everything that nobody else wanted.
Seriously, every other branch, I flew on the Osprey, but every other branch had put in for a variant of the Osprey, and by the time it rolled out, the Air Force was still at a point where they were considering getting out themselves. Navy and Army had already dropped.
Yeah.
Because of the implication.
Like, the Ospreys are great, though. It's actually really effective at what it does.
What he says about what, Skull?
His dad's a Marine.
Yeah, I know that.
So he's probably checking on the budget.
On what topic specifically, Skull?
We've had a lot of conversations, Skull.
Like, the fucking Marines were still being deployed with water-cooled machine guns in the fucking Pacific campaign, which actually ended up working out in their favor. Because those water-cooled machine guns, unlike the air-cooled ones, they don't stop firing as long as there's ammo. And it was really helpful against the bonsai charges.
Also helpful when someone is there to pull the trigger.
And like people were like, oh, like they started with like everybody else was getting Grands, but like the Marines were given like the bold action Springfields. It's like actually the Marines liked the bold actions better, but they all got Grands eventually.
Well, here's the thing. And this has kind of changed in recent years, and I disagree with it, but I also kind of agree. It's kind of stupid. For the longest time, the Marines were the branch that got the hand-me-downs because of the smallest budget cap that they had. It must have increased a little bit for us to be able to afford something worth the cost of buying it new. Because literally we used to get Navy hand-me-downs, Army hand-me-downs. Yeah. And it created a mentality of skill over equipment.
Meanwhile, the Air Force just has rooms full of office chairs for no reason.
So if the Marines got all the hand-me-downs from all the other branches of the military, does that basically make the Marines the youngest not wanted sibling of the armed forces?
No, because they're
wanted-ish.
Actually, the Marines have constantly been. There have been politicians who have made careers out of trying to disband the Marines in recent years. There was a good long time between the founding of the nation and I forget when they were reborn, but there was a good period of time where the Marines did not exist officially, and they came back into existence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like the original definition, like the original definition for Marines was basically the fighting men on Navy ships.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Usually
if
sharpshooters on the ships too.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, you guys had the shit end of the stick when you'd have to ride on the aircraft carriers.
In fact, like the United States Marine Corps was originally a part of the United States Navy, they were separated later.
Officially, we are still part of the Department of the Navy to kind of maintain that tradition. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We used to be the fighting force. And that's where we got the nickname Leatherneck, because we would wear a leather strap around our necks to protect from decapitation, or at least help protect from it.
Yeah, wasn't entirely guaranteed, but it was better than a stick in the eye. A sharp one.
I'm really disappointed in chat. They're really trying to force in these crayon jokes.
Come on, guys. If you're not gonna be inventive, then why try?
Yeah.
Also, fucking Sean Mabrino was like, U.S. tank crews are still issued grease guns up past the first Gulf War. It's like, yeah, because the grease gun is a fucking tube that's made out of entirely stamped parts and is cheap as shit.
It works.
It works, and that's what it is.
It doesn't have to be accurate. You just have to spray in the general direction of guys shooting at you to make their heads get down so you can run away.
Yeah, you weren't issued a grease gun for actual combat. You were issued a grease gun so they could say, "Here, you have a weapon. Now don't let your tank get damaged."
That's what I was going.
Yeah, it's like this probably won't help. Like if your tank's done, you're probably fucked. But peace of mind.
If your tank's done, you better be fucked too. But on the off chance you're still alive, this is to end it so we don't have to.
Yeah, that was actually the case in World War II. Most U.S. tank crewmen were killed outside of their tanks.
Oof.
That's because we actually had survivability in our tanks, just not outside of them.
Yeah, it's just like, you're much safer in your tank. You want to stay in the tank as often as you can.
Because of the implication.
Oh my god.
Sorry. That soundbite's gonna be so useful.
Okay, Rimshee, genuinely curious what your answer is here. Without being biased, typically, who would you honestly say is toughest? Marine Corps or the SAS?
I don't know enough about the SAS to pass a definitive judgment, but I believe the SAS are a special forces sort of deal, and so technically it depends on the job at hand. In general, you're probably looking at being better off with a Marine to some degree, but within the specialized nature of the SAS, you would absolutely want to pick the SAS over a Marine.
That's a cool answer. One thing I'm aware of from just watching documentaries and reading books and stuff is that with the SAS, as part of your whole process, you will whittle a group of 150 down on day one, down to maybe 8 to 12, and maybe 6 of those will get through. Sometimes it might be the full 8 or 12, but one of the last tests, so to speak, is a simulated interrogation where you have to evade capture, and if you get captured, you get stripped down completely fucking naked. You are wrist strapped up to a fucking post on the wall, and they play mind games with you, so you know really that you're not going to get fucked with. They can't not actually rip your toenails out or shit, is one thing I heard in an interview. But you're knackered, you're so run down,
like
you're so...
school.
Yeah.
How about a controversial one, Rimshee? Actual Rangers versus Marines. I don't mean like Ranger qualified. I mean like Rangers.
Actual Army Rangers?
Yeah, Marines.
Again, it depends on the situation. Okay. Generally, Army Rangers are more trained to create insurgencies behind enemy lines, from what I understand. And keep in mind, this is a limited understanding about Rangers, just as I have a limited understanding about SAS. So, I could be absolutely wrong here, and I'm not going to be afraid to admit that. But it is completely possible that you would want... If you're entering a combat zone, you're going to want Marines at your back. But if you're looking to stir up an insurgency against an entrenched force, you're probably going to want to send in a... Oh, wait, no. Is that a Ranger or is that Green? I think I'm thinking Green Beret.
Yeah, you're thinking
you
Green
might
Beret.
be thinking of Green Beret.
I think I'm thinking Green Beret. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know enough about the Rangers to really have an opinion on that.
Yeah.
It's a
And
bar.
another thing, Ward, is there's actually another special forces unit out of the UK that was founded a year earlier than the SAS and is actually considered to be more badass than them. And that's the SBS, the Special Boat Service.
Special boat service. Sorry, it's just funny to me.
Didn't know that.
Well,
it's kind of like how you have ABC,
about...
BBC, and CBC.
We've been talking about people that specialize in stuff. You guys
Yeah,
want to go over this? You guys want to go over this article?
Yeah, well, real quick, one of the big things that's being brought up is a lot of these are specialized groups versus a semi-specialized general force.
Hey, that's why I said Rangers. Because yes, the Green Beret are a specialized force. The Rangers are a little bit more.
Again, I don't know enough about the Rangers. I haven't actually paid as much attention to their stuff. So I can't pass any judgment. They could be Army equivalent of Marines for all I know. they could be they could be selected for their dick size for all I know.
I can walk you through it, but I don't think we want to go into the weeds there.
No, not on the show.
Yeah, no. I've followed a specific person through like 10 years of this. So,
yes, let's watch this one. Let's do this one, Jables.
Yeah.
Specifically, like just a brief one, like the current one, the 75th Ranger Regiment, is an elite airborne light infantry combat formation within the United States Army Special Operations Command.
Yeah. So Rimshee, you were the one that flew planes. You want to cover it?
Sure, I'll talk about it. I didn't fly the planes either, though.
Whatever. You're the one that worked with them. Doesn't matter.
First thing about Flight Club, you never talk about Flight Club.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Pilot and female cadet fired after cockpit sex tape emerges.
Can you imagine fucking in the cockpit of a Cessna? Like,
no.
really?
No, but I want to now.
Of course you do.
I mean, I think we've all seen that video of the guy that like walks out of one of the bathrooms on I think it was like a regular commercial airliner, and like 4 flight attendants follow him out, and they're all like readjusting their clothes and stuff. How comfortable or like would that have been?
There's not enough space to do that. It's just kind of a visual gag where you're gonna be like, oh, I know what they were doing, but you're not remembering how tiny that fucking room is.
I mean, like,
that's
and they literally have not enough room.
As someone who has flown recently, I don't think I could have sex in the bathroom of a plane. That was getting
small.
in there was fucking wild.
Even on like some of like the, even like on some of like the older airliners that aren't in active service anymore, like the L-1011. Like the L-1011 had like 6 separate bathroom stalls at the back of the plane. A lot of modern planes don't have that kind of amenity anymore.
All right, let's get going on this article.
Sorry.
A Russian pilot and a female cadet have been kicked out of flying school after a mid-air sex video was posted online.
Do I have a link to that sex video?
It's on OnlyFans.
According to the local news site Gazeta, the 28-year-old instructor who worked as a pilot at Sassovo Flight School of Civil Aviation took off with the unidentified 21-year-old student on a Cessna 172 aircraft.
Fucking do it.
Local media reported the instructor, who was a married man, had persuaded the student to engage in sexual activities with him after promising to give her extra flight time. She had
People are gonna be able
reportedly
to masturbate to
initially
this. This is pretty fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie right now.
She had reportedly initially refused because he was married, but later acquiesced when he offered the extra tuition.
Yeah.
That's not a flight stick.
Okay, like I saw a news article well, it wasn't a news article, it was a video recently where like this couple got into a car accident because the chick was blowing the dude at the time, and he lost focus and crashed the car.
Oh, that sucks.
Now imagine you're doing that, but you're flying a plane.
Yeah. Fucking wild.
This is incredibly irresponsible.
Alright, continuing on. When questioned about what happened in the raunchy encounter, the young woman said autopilot was on and claimed that they had only kissed and hugged. She later said it was a one-off and had not been repeated. The scandal came to light when she had a row with one of her fellow cadets, who then decided to post the footage online to get revenge, according to local media. The flight school learned about the video only a month after the incident when it went viral.
That's questionable.
Several unidentified employees of the flight school had been alerted to the footage and confirmed that the pilot and cadet were their colleagues. After the intimate video was confirmed as having been filmed during a flight on one of the planes owned by the school, both the pilot and the cadet were thrown out of the institution. Although some media said that the woman had already resigned and collected her paperwork when she heard that the video had been made public. Based on this image, I highly doubt that they only kissed and hugged. I see bra.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up. I shouldn't be, but I am.
You're looking up the sex tape? You
think I
Jables has it.
Yeah, you just had to ask, Pop.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I was curious because it's like,
we know you're curious. That's why you're seeking information.
Yeah, that's why you just gotta say, "Hey, Jables, you got that link yet?"
Yeah, I'm a fucking degenerate. You think I stumbled across this article and didn't find the video?
Yeah, I knew he'd have it. Which is why I didn't look it up myself. Jables, I'm gonna need that shit.
Okay.
Same here. Oh my god.
Anyway.
you can live vicariously through people, Verb. Okay? That is a thing.
Can't send you a link in chat.
Nope. That's against terms of service.
Okay,
That's what
but
DMs are for. Or in my case, you can text it to me.
Yeah. I'll text it to you.
You can text it to me, actually, James.
I could.
I'm gonna need some alone time after this show.
I'm joking. I don't actually have the video, but I'll find it. Don't worry.
You mean you're failing me?
you lied.
You failed me?
You son of a bitch! You lied to me.
I only found the article like late last night. Okay, give me a break.
You've had like 18 hours to find the video, Jables. What happened?
I thought you
got
found
off work
the
and
video
did this.
first and then looked for a fucking news article on it.
Oh, you thought I found the video first?
I thought you found the video first, and then after doing with it as you will, I wonder if this is in the news, and looked up an article.
No, I found the article first. I'll find the video. I've looked for it briefly, but I need to like turn on a VPN and start going to some sketchy places to find it.
It says it was made public.
Allegedly.
It was released publicly.
I'll tell you what. Okay, so if you're looking for porn and you are over 18, Bing is the best search engine. Because when you click on the videos tab for Bing, it all plays within the Bing search engine. You don't have to go to the individual sites.
That's awesome.
Just a little tip for everybody.
Just the tip.
Keeps your browser history a little cleaner too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, no viral.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the actual websites. You just directly watch the video within the Bing search engine.
Yeah, I already know the NSA is watching me.
I'm surprised the NSA is still watching me, but I still see the little dot that indicates it.
Oh, wow! Jables, you educated Bar.
Yeah.
Tip to tip, conk to conk.
He is going to feel terrible about that for the rest of the day.
Well, he learned something degenerate from me.
Incognito mode will not protect you, Larry.
Yeah.
It just keeps your browser history clean.
Yeah, but Google, if you're using Chrome, Google still takes that information.
Yeah, no, it keeps your browser history clean. It doesn't keep your internet activity clean.
Yeah.
Because Google is evil.
Yeah,
if you're not on the list by now, you're a boring person. So.
Yeah, Google went from don't be evil to do good.
I think I'm on a list simply because I've been at Discord with you guys. I think that's it.
I'm on a list. I'm on one of the lists because I'm a veteran.
I am probably on several lists because I didn't think about VPNs through a lot of my late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
I still have secret clearance.
I have a question about part history. What about you?
Actually, I'm probably on a list because one of my really good friends that I went to kindergarten with has top secret clearance, and he worked intelligence when he was in the Marines.
I'm probably on this because of one of the people I'm friends with. He's got a job like working with IT and like security protocols for a government agency.
If you know what's fun? If I had to re-up my secret clearance, I'd have to add all of you foreigners onto my list because I have to tell.
There's too many of you. Like that's like most of our audience.
Yeah. Well, the fun part would be like, what? Who the hell is Ward.off.demons? That's a friend I have in the UK. All right, what's his real name? I don't fucking know.
It's the internet.
He's a Discord friend.
You're like, okay, how'd you get hold of him? Like this, tabs on Discord. Dude, you there? Dude,
Yeah.
It's 3 AM, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
I have the secret security codes to the U.S. nuclear silos.
And now we're all on a list.
No, I would absolutely do that in front of the person asking the questions too.
Yeah.
And just wait for the response of, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, what you do, you find some joke like me or Euroverb going, wait, you as well? Oh, that was just me. Was I drunk? Did I give them to you?
Did I give them to you or did Euroburb?
I was just reminded of something. We forgot to do this last week, but hey, all you fuckers that are watching right now, start giving title suggestions.
Why?
We're on a list.
We already got them. Yeah.
We're on a list.
Yeah, that's a good title.
Yeah, never mind. You're off the hook this week, but next week is audience participation time, fuckers.
Participation?
God damn it, fucking Mike.
It's audience solicitation time.
Oh shit, it's 6.
Making spicy pipes. I'm in California. Spicy pipes could mean one of 3 things.
Let's not go into all the different types of spicy pipes. Let's say there's a certain cookbook that teaches you how to make them.
Yeah, that's the
direction I was
spicy
going.
pipe I was thinking, but there are 3 different ones I can think of.
Irish pipes. Oof.
The Irish don't make anything spicy, Euroburb.
Solicitation is not the same thing, Bar. I'm not trying to sell anything here. We can barely sell this show.
We're trying to sell this show.
No, we're not.
And Larry,
Yeah,
no, that's
I
not
thought we were
me.
just having fun.
Because selling the show would require effort, and you fuckers show up anyway, so
I'd like to point one thing out, that if Wayne's World taught us anything, it shows that effort is not needed to sell a show.
This community is full of whores. I mean, that's accurate for Jable's Bar, but...
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call myself a whore. I'm a degenerate.
Shut up, whore!
Sure.
Out of
I don't
all
get
of us,
paid.
you're the most
I'm a degenerate.
horistic
1000%.
one.
You guys want to see some really fucked up shit?
No.
We don't want to see you naked.
No.
Funny story.
I've never done that online. Well,
It's like, wait, let me think about that.
no, there was one time I popped on camera in a voice chat and I was completely covered. I had a very cleverly placed microphone.
Oh,
But,
I remember that. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that.
So on a scale of 1 to squigums, where were you at?
What do you mean?
On the Squigum scale of degeneracy, where do you lie?
Oh, I just showed up naked with a cleverly placed mic. I don't think I'm anywhere near Squigums.
Yeah.
So that's maybe a 2, 3 on the Squigum scale.
I don't think anybody's trying to challenge Squigums for the top spot.
I don't think anyone has gotten to the point of being halfway to Squigums. Except maybe Hannah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Hannah has gotten above a 5. I think Hannah's at like an 8 or a 9.
Hannah's different. Hannah's a... oh, never mind. I'm remembering some stuff now.
It's all coming back to you.
I was like, Hannah just collects porn and dishes it out. Nope. That's... Yeah. Nice collection of butt plugs, though. Congrats, Hannah.
Still hasn't hopped into a voice chat while getting it on with a trans male.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a uniquely Squigums experience.
Yeah, that is the one that pumps him up to the number 10 slot. That's the one who puts him as the bar.
Yeah, we had to make rules in that server based around that.
Yeah.
Did you name the rules after Squigums?
Huh?
Did you actually name the rules after Squigums because of that? Like the Squigums rule?
No, there were... No. He doesn't need his ego pumped up more than he fucked during a voice chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me. That pumped his ego up a lot.
There were several times we could see up his shorts because he was so drunk.
Yeah.
Some people saw more.
Burb, this was like 5 years ago.
God, has it been that fucking long?
No, it's only been 2.
No, this was like 2017.
Oh yeah.
Maybe even 2016.
Yeah, this was in the prime time of the server.
Well,
I distinctly remember my first thought and my first comment was, I think Squigums forgot to mute his porn.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
I joined the community server in 2018.
We switched to that event. No, yeah, that was early. That was, oh god. It was me, Rimshee, Nightwing, a couple other people. Skookums joins.
Alright, Skull, I don't know of this event, but I don't put it past Squigs.
Okay. No. Okay, alright, hold on. Hannah wasn't hiding in the closet. We all were just in a different room. And then, unfortunately, Dapper had to be the one to be sacrificed when he walked in, and saw...
I do remember this now. I wasn't there, but I remembered hearing about it about 5 minutes
you guys,
later.
Oh, you guys are talking about the D&D group.
Yeah, it was like Ollie and...
I was so confused for a second.
That's what I thought we were talking about. So I was like, that was 2019.
No. Rimshee and I were talking about before that when Squigs came into a voice chat while he was fucking, and then Rimshee said, I think Squigs forgot to turn his porn down, and then we heard a feminine voice.
They kept going, and then we kicked, and then he came back in. They kept going, and more comments were made, and finally, no, I'm real, and we're like, holy shit!
Oh, no, it was, no, this isn't porn, baby.
Yeah, this isn't porn, baby. I think there was enough
that
people,
came later.
It's been such a long time that everybody remembers them being the one that said, do you got your porn on? Because I think at one point
there were
in time,
multiple
every
people
single
who
person
did.
say it.
I know I said it. I know there were at least 2 or 3 other people who said it.
I probably said it too.
I remember Nightwing and me also.
Yeah.
But it was just such a wild. It was the first of 3, and that's the thing.
I think it would have had to have been 2018 because I joined the server in 2017.
On the Squigums scale of degeneracy, Squigums is somehow a 20. And then the scale tops out at a 10. And no one else even reaches a 5. Except Hannah.
Who all got the video in the DM? I know I did, but did anybody else?
I did.
I was there. I don't remember getting the video. I'm
No,
sure
this
I
was
have
like
it.
one of
I
the
don't
later-
remember who I got it from.
This was one of the later times before he got choked out.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So it was.
Oh wait, hold on.
People are gonna be able to masturbate to this. This is pretty fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie right now.
No, Euro, like, you missed out on some shit in the early servers. Squigums was a fucking madman. Is a madman.
Squigums is my favorite madman.
Did Squigums ever finish his doctorate, by the way?
I don't know. He came
No,
up
I don't
here.
think his parents let him. Or
Yeah,
it was something
here,
weird
and then
like
he got
that.
pulled. He came up here for a bit, and then he got pulled back there. He did not. Okay. I'll have to ask him.
Euro, just for a little extra shit. This is somebody that was on his way to get his doctorate in mycology.
The legendary Squigums. I miss him.
He's around in.
Oh no, he's around, but I don't ever get to talk to him anymore. I miss the Squigs.
The last time I talked with him, was months ago in Jeff's VC.
Man, you know what? I would love to get that degenerate on here, but I'm also worried he'd do something to ruin TOS.
Yeah, I'd probably say the N-word or something.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
No, Squigs is not the Forrest Gump of shitlords. I have to disagree with you,
Wait,
Barb.
hold on. Would that be bees?
Forrest Gump was well-meaning.
Oh,
yeah.
Squigs is not.
No.
Oh my god.
Squigs knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, Squigs is fully aware.
He revels in it.
That time that he popped in while hooking up with his partner, the reason he did it was because his partner liked being humiliated.
Yeah.
And he had the thought, what's more humiliating than a bunch of random people I don't know, or he doesn't know, listening to me bang the shit out of him.
Yeah.
It was premeditated.
Yeah, if you want to talk about how Squigs just takes every opportunity that comes his way, and that being pretty Gumpian, sure, we can make that argument. But he is not well-meaning like Gump is.
Also, Bar, what does black entertainment television have to do with this conversation?
Oh, BT.
It took you a little bit there, too.
Wow,
I'm surprised. I thought he would catch on a little sooner.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm like, well, I was just sitting here, like, well, Pav got it, so.
I
got it too.
Around the same thought.
I got it too. I think what sold it though was Jables 5 minutes later going, "Oh!"
I was like, "Oh, I see what you did there."
We're not talking about black people. Did Squigs do blackface or something?
I wouldn't fucking put it past him.
The fact that was a possible thing. The fact that was even a possibility, though.
Yeah.
Again, on the Squig scale of degeneracy, he breaks the scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except,
yeah,
unlike Trudeau, Squigs would actually admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he would not shy from it. He would do it again when accused.
As much as we're shit talking him, you gotta respect the man.
Yeah.
Is this shit talking or is this just like laughing at some of his?
Nah, this is more reminiscing.
Yeah, fair. This is reminiscing, but it could be taken as shit talking.
Okay, well, I don't mean any hate towards Squiggums.
No, Squigs is fantastic. I would love to hang out with him again.
Oh man, Godspeed wherever you are, you mad bastard.
It's a fucking bar.
Hey, gentlemen.
Hey, Bar.
Hey, Bar.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Bar.
I mean, since we're shitting on Squiggums, I might as well join in. Because I just can't catch up. Just not texting.
The show's almost over.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
It's supposed to end in less than a minute now.
Well, I
gotta go. Supposed to be done now. We can always.
Oh, I see how it is.
Well, you had all this time.
No, I didn't. I'm still working. You think I'm gonna take time just to come here?
Yes.
Rimshee has a
You
kid.
did.
We have a hard out.
Actually, today
You
don't.
You can't use the "you think I'm going to take time to show up here when you're already here" excuse, asshole.
Hey, Rimshee, I'm willing to keep the show going if you're willing to.
I'm willing to go a bit longer.
I ain't got nowhere to be.
I've got like 15 minutes, maybe a half hour more I can do.
All right.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
For
That's
today
what we call
only.
compromise. Because this show doesn't just belong to us; it belongs to all of us.
Fucking communist Jables over here. Fucking
Jables.
tanky.
Jables, you need to play the Russian thing, and then the masturbation one.
No,
What else?
I don't like linking sounds anymore. That's
It ruins the bit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, I've just grown past it.
No. Here's what you do: start the Soviet theme song, and then, if it's possible, play the masturbation one right over top it.
I don't know. Like, as soon as that started, I guarantee Bar just heard helicopter rotors.
Yeah, I think I would have to create an entire new clip that combines them both, but that's a really good idea.
Can I do it?
I've actually been kind of impressed so far. Like all of these clips are new, pretty much.
Yeah, I told you guys all new clips.
Except for 2.
Yeah, it's 3 actually, because I got.
Rim shot, classic.
But I think that's a given that everybody has to have that.
Yeah.
It's like Wilhelm
that's not an
screams
old
in
one.
movies.
That's not an old one. That's a required one. It
Yeah,
comes with the soundboard. It's got its own permanent button.
No, but believe it or not, it does not come with the soundboard.
I believe you. That doesn't change my statement.
Yeah.
Because I was fully aware of that from the start.
There's one I've been waiting to use. Might have to wait till next week.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
no, Bar, it's not that
the
one.
That sets the proper feeling of dread now, doesn't it?
it's not that.
Yeah, nothing like holding your audience hostage, Jables.
Here's Larry bitching about calling it a theme song. What more is a national anthem than a country's theme song, though? Seriously.
Yeah.
There's a bit in
Fucking
that. There's
theme
a bit
song?
in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's the communism theme song. What else would it be?
Sick
of that. You have a problem with it being a theme song?
I don't. I think that's exactly what it is. I think all national anthems are basically fucking theme songs of a country.
Yeah, no, that's accurate.
The problem is, this one sound clip that I have, the opportunity comes up, but I keep forgetting to use it. That's the real issue.
So what you're saying is it's your fault?
Yeah, it's all his fault.
We all know it's his fault.
Even if it's not his fault, it's his fault.
Yeah, that's been the running theme for 6 years.
Yeah, I'm just reminding everybody else out there.
Well, my favorite part is every time I screw up on the layout or something along those lines, it's still Jable's fault.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jables is
Well, it's my fault because I got him into this mess in the first place.
Yeah. He is our original sin for the show.
I'm the whole reason the show.
I don't agree with that. I don't believe in original sin. Fuck that concept.
Yeah, okay. Why?
Original sin in the religious sense? I agree. But Jables is our original sin.
Yeah.
No, I will not take responsibility for that.
This whole show exists because nobody was willing to like do the footwork to get the show started, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." And then, there's a show.
Yep. This fucking show.
Yeah. I like it. I have a lot of fun.
You guys have done great with it. Like, you guys still hold an audience, and you have fun. Like, you guys have done great.
We've got 14 viewers for some reason.
I've been here for over 2 years. What have I done with my life?
Hey, I've been doing a stream to no audience for like 5 years now.
We've got
because you wouldn't promote your shit.
Oh, it's not. Wait, hold on. You're focusing on the wrong thing.
Christ, your Lord and Savior.
Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, Bob, what the fuck is wrong with you? Got the same agent as Amber Heard?
Yeah. Apparently. I mean, I keep getting like some really. Never mind.
I saw a live stream with Johnny Depp earlier where he was like doing like a Q&A thing. He started talking in the Jack Sparrow voice, and everybody was real happy about it. It was nice to see him, like,
happy
smiling
for once
again.
Yeah, it was. It very much.
Well,
was.
he wasn't even there for the verdict. He was.
They wouldn't have
he was
served
offered
him. They wouldn't have served him
offered
anyway to be there.
Yeah, he was off in the UK just playing on stage with Jeff Beck.
Yeah, we could talk about Amber Turd real quick if we want, since we're on the subject.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, we're gonna talk shit.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
talk
talking
Literal
shit.
shit.
It's up.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh
Amber
my god.
won't have
I've
a
been-
bed to shit in. God
I've-
damn.
Yeah, for everybody that's in the voice chat right now, we are now using the correlated text chat instead of the separated one. Just a heads up.
So, random thing. Have you guys seen the Elaine's
Yes,
press
yes,
tour?
we were going to talk about that.
Yeah. Oh my
boy.
god. It's
Okay,
so
so
Let's
let's
get
talk-
into it.
Yeah.
Herd's pals, please, to leave Amber alone backfires massively online.
I
One of
wasn't
Amber
aware
Heard's
Amber
close.
Heard had any friends.
Well, she's got like one. One of Amber.
Lane.
One of Amber
Now.
Heard's close friends urged Twitter to leave Amber alone, but the plea backfired and led the phrase "Leave Johnny alone" trending instead.
Nice.
That's all we need to know from this article, really.
It's like, congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, Amber's lawyer. I saw several interviews. She was literally just doing the same script.
Yeah, saying the same things over and over in different ways that didn't make sense the third and fourth time around.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, another thing that she was saying, Amber won the case in the UK. Okay. The case in the UK was not against Amber. That was against the Sun.
It also she keeps incorrectly claiming that he was found he was found to have actually committed 12 acts of abuse.
Yeah.
When that's not actually what the verdict was. So that's fucking stupid. She's made multiple claims throughout this that the jury did not.
She's playing to the
stay
mainstream media, Pav.
Yeah,
The mainstream media doesn't care about facts.
Yeah, she also claimed that people that are against Amber Heard didn't actually watch the trial. They only saw clips taken out of context. Hey, Elaine, watch the whole fucking thing.
And the
You
whole
think
jury
Emily
watched
Baker?
the
You
fucking
think
thing.
Emily D. Baker, Legal Bites, Ricada Law, the Umbrella Guy, and a whole bunch of other people weren't live streaming
Here's the
the
thing.
trial the entire time?
Ricada Law had 105,000 live
On
viewers
him
when the
alone.
verdict was read.
Yeah, and then Elaine or Emily D. Baker.
Emily.
Emily
yeah.
D. Baker hit 300,000, but in the previous 3 days, she was hitting 210, 220.
And
There
the stream source that Ricada was watching, they had 3.5 million live
Yeah.
viewers.
Yeah,
People were
Larry
paying
also
attention
said it
to
on
this
Up on
shit.
Gold Stream too.
I saw a really interesting interview with a few lawyers and stuff the day after the verdict was read, and someone had written and said, could Johnny technically sue Amber Heard for further counts of defamation because of what she said after the trial? Now there is something in the law
That's
which
very
allows.
interesting.
And what the answer from all the lawyers said, which is that there is something within the court, which is that Amber can't be sued for defamation for what she said in the courtroom.
Correct.
But after.
Or even if it was said to a press agency or something during the course of the trial. But the fact the jury had already deliberated, come back, given their verdict, and then been excused from service and gone, thank you for what you've done. Basically, the trial was over. So there is a potential that he could, if he wanted to, sue her again.
I mean,
Actually, he has the
wait a second. There's a problem though, and those who follow the trial know he has to prove damages.
Yeah.
There is a possibility he has a case against all of those news agencies, though.
Yeah,
That's more like-
I saw something about how he's going to sue the ACLU next.
heard they can't
The
do
thing
it.
is, that's an uphill
Actually,
battle that
Yes.
even
well, it's
Trump
not.
couldn't win.
So that's
Yes,
that's actually something.
I'm not saying he's going to. I'm just saying I saw something about that.
Okay, right.
No,
But the
I saw something
context
about that as
for
well.
that is a bit different. So the ACLU did not want to release any of the records connected to this trial, and they are billing him. So it's not technically suing. He's a lot of the conversation I've seen around
they're
it has
they
also
are suing.
No, that's a separate. I'm
suing
talking about a different thing.
They're suing for the costs associated. It is a lawsuit.
Yes, the ACLU is suing him for the cost of grabbing like all the information and whatnot that they needed from him. But
reason
what
it's
I'm
a
talking
lawsuit-
about is something different.
Also,
Because
the reason it's
they
a
penned the
lawsuit is
article.
because it's under New York law that they are entitled to those.
Yeah.
You know the other was there
And they're
something-
only billing him for like 80 grand, so he might just be like, yeah, there you go.
You know what I really would love to see happen right now? Because for Johnny, he always said this was not about money. It was about him wanting to clear his name. And I think he's done that very successfully. But when he gets that money from Amber Heard, I would love to see him actually give...
Yeah.
He's not
getting the money.
She's
already saying she's too broke to pay.
Yeah, but if he got it, what I'd love to see him do is go, even if he doesn't get the money from her directly, go, you know what, I won the money, fuck it, you know what, I'll give the money to the charities that she pledged and never gave over. Here you go, take it.
That would be a quality move.
Yeah.
And it's one I can see him doing.
Like, we'll see, like, things, this just happened, like, Tuesday, so.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday.
Yeah, the thing is, like, you know, he got what he wanted out of it.
Yeah. And we've all put things like it in the memes channel is I would have loved him if he was in court when it came back, if he was back in and it kind of got delayed by a few days, he was back there. As he's walking out, it would have been great of him to say, today will always be the day that she'll remember as the day she almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. It just...
there are several
seen that
issues
meme.
with that.
I've seen that meme
it's an overplayed meme at this point.
Yeah. Like I said, there was no benefit to him to show up.
So, everybody, with that, thank you for joining us. I'm going to encourage everybody that's talking right now to join some sort of public voice chat, possibly in the community and voice chat one.
Yeah. Let's move on to the community.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and share a link to the community to voice chat 1 in something.
In the... You want me to do it?
I got it. I know what I'm doing.
Well,
I swear. Don't judge
all right.
me.
Anyways,
in the chat.
So thank you everybody for joining us. We'll be back here, same time, same place. Time might be changing in the future. We'll let you know what goes on with that, and we'll give you plenty of notice. As well as join the Discords, do all that shit.
All right, everyone. You have a good night, and you enjoy your evening. Goodbye.
Why are you Southern now?
Shut up.
All right. Bye.